What if I told you there is a place on Earth where giant ships have disappeared without sending a single message? A place where airplanes vanished without leaving behind even one piece of wreckage. Thousands of people have entered this mysterious area. Some returned safely. Many never came back. Was it a terrible storm? A hidden force of nature? A secret military experiment? Or something that science still cannot explain? For nearly 100 years, people around the world have searched for answers, but the mystery remains alive. This is not just another story. It is one of the greatest mysteries in human history. Hello everyone, and welcome to Universal English. Today, we are not just learning English. We are entering one of the most mysterious places on Earth. This is the untold mystery of the Bermuda Triangle. Let's begin. Imagine you are standing on the deck of a large ship. The sea is calm. The sky is blue. The wind is gentle. Everything feels peaceful. Then suddenly, your compass begins to spin. The radio stops working. Dark clouds appear from nowhere. The ocean becomes silent. Too silent. You look around. Nothing. No ships. No birds. No sound. Only an endless sea. And then, everything disappears. No distress call. No survivors. No explanation. This strange place is called the Bermuda Triangle. It is located in the Atlantic Ocean. It forms a giant triangle between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. Millions of people travel through this area every year. Most arrive safely, but over the years, many ships and airplanes have mysteriously vanished. Some people call it the Devil's Triangle. Others believe it is the most haunted place on Earth. But where did this mystery begin? To find the answer, we must travel back in time, long before television, the internet, or smartphones. Back to a time when sailors trusted only the stars and their compass. Many old sailors shared strange stories. They spoke about thick fog that appeared without warning, bright lights moving across the sky, compasses that suddenly stopped working. Some returned home, terrified. Others were never seen again. People thought these were only sailors' tales, stories told to frighten children, until one day, something happened that shocked the entire world. A giant ship, called USS Cyclops, left Barbados in 1918. It carried more than 300 people. The weather was normal. The sea was calm. Everything seemed perfect. The captain sent no emergency message, no signal, no warning, nothing. Then, the ship disappeared completely. Rescue teams searched day after day, week after week. They searched the ocean from sunrise until sunset, but they found absolutely nothing. No lifeboats, no broken wood, no bodies, not even one small piece of the ship. It was as if the ocean had swallowed an entire giant ship. People were shocked. How could a ship carrying hundreds of people simply disappear? Newspapers had no answers. The Navy had no answers. Families waited, hoping someone would return. No one did. Even today, The disappearance of USS Cyclops remains one of the biggest unsolved mysteries in naval history. Many people believed it was only a terrible accident. But then, something even stranger happened. Years passed. Life moved on. People slowly forgot about USS Cyclops until December 5th, 1945. A sunny afternoon. 5 American military airplanes prepared for a training mission. The group was called Flight 19. These were not new pilots. They were trained, experienced, confident. Their mission was simple. Fly east, practice bombing exercises, then return home. Nothing dangerous, nothing unusual. Everything began normally. The planes took off. The sky was clear. The ocean below looked peaceful. Then, after some time, the radio became active. One pilot said, "Something is wrong." Another voice answered, "What happened?" The leader replied, "My compass isn't working." Soon, another pilot spoke, "I think we are lost." Lost? How could trained military pilots become lost on a clear day? The control tower tried to guide them, but confusion continued growing. The pilots could not agree which direction was west. Some believed they were over Florida. Others believed they were somewhere far out in the Atlantic Ocean. Every minute, their fuel became lower. Their voices became more frightened. One final radio message was heard. Then, complete silence. Flight 19 had vanished. The U.S. Navy immediately launched a rescue mission. A large rescue airplane with 13 crew members flew into the same area. Everyone hoped they would find the missing pilots. But something unbelievable happened again. The rescue airplane also disappeared. Now, not 5 airplanes, but 6 had vanished. 27 people were gone without a trace. The rescue operation became one of the largest in American history. Ships searched, airplanes searched, experts searched. Thousands of square miles were examined. The result? Nothing. No wreckage. No survivors. No answers. The world could not believe it. How could so many airplanes simply disappear? Was there a hidden force inside the Bermuda Triangle? Or was something else waiting beneath the waves? The mystery was only beginning, and what happened next made the legend of the Bermuda Triangle even more terrifying. The disappearance of Flight 19 changed everything. Until that day, many people believed the Bermuda Triangle was only an old sailor story. But now, trained military pilots had disappeared without a trace, without an answer. Newspapers around the world began writing about this strange place. People became afraid. Some refused to sail through it. Others refused to fly over it. The legend was growing, but the mystery was far from over. Years passed. More strange stories began to appear. A small passenger plane reported strange lights moving beside it. The pilot looked outside. Nothing. The lights simply disappeared. Another ship sent a radio message. "Everything is normal." Those were its final words. The ship was never seen again. Every new disappearance made the mystery even darker. People started asking, what is really happening? Some believed the Bermuda Triangle was cursed. Others believed it was a doorway to another world. Some even claimed that the lost city of Atlantis was hidden beneath the ocean. They imagined an ancient civilization using powerful crystals that could disturb ships and airplanes. It sounded exciting. It sounded mysterious. But there was no evidence. Another theory was even stranger. Some believed aliens were visiting Earth. They claimed UFOs entered the Bermuda Triangle and kidnapped ships, airplanes, and people. Again, there was no proof. Only stories. Only imagination. Then, scientists decided to investigate. They wanted facts, not fear, not legends. They studied the weather, the ocean, the wind, the sea floor, and they discovered something interesting. The Bermuda Triangle is one of the busiest travel routes in the world. Every year, thousands of ships and airplanes pass through it. When so many vehicles travel through one place, accidents can happen. Scientists also found that the weather can change very quickly. A calm blue sky can become a violent storm within minutes. Huge waves can rise suddenly. Strong winds can push ships far away from their planned route. Pilots can lose visibility. Captains can lose direction. There is another problem. The Gulf Stream. It is a powerful ocean current. It moves very fast. If a ship sinks or an airplane crashes, the current can carry away the wreckage before rescuers arrive. Sometimes there is simply nothing left to find. Scientists also studied compasses. Many people believed that compasses always failed inside the Bermuda Triangle, but experts explained that small compass changes can happen in many parts of the Earth. It is not something unique to this area. Little by little, science answered many questions, but not every question. Some disappearances still remain unsolved. No matter how advanced our technology becomes, the ocean is still full of secrets. More than 80% of the world's oceans remain unexplored. Think about that. We know more about the surface of the moon than we know about the bottom of our own oceans. Maybe some mysteries are waiting to be discovered. Maybe one day new technology will finally explain every disappearance. Or maybe the Bermuda Triangle will always remain a mystery. Today, most experts agree that there is no supernatural evidence behind the Bermuda Triangle. There are storms, strong currents, human mistakes, mechanical failures. These are real. These are proven. But the human mind loves mysteries. Whenever something cannot be fully explained, our imagination begins to work. That is why the Bermuda Triangle continues to fascinate millions of people around the world. Books have been written, movies have been made, documentaries continue to explore its secrets, and every generation asks the same question. What really happened? Perhaps we will never know. Perhaps that is exactly what makes this story so unforgettable. The Bermuda Triangle is not just about missing ships. It is about human curiosity. It reminds us that even today, our world still holds mysteries. And maybe that is a good thing, because mysteries inspire us to explore, to learn, and to never stop asking questions. Moral of the story: fear often begins where knowledge ends. When we do not understand something, our imagination fills the empty space. So never stop learning, never stop asking questions, and never believe every story without searching for the truth. Thank you for watching this mysterious story on Universal English. If you enjoyed this story and learned new English words, please like, share, and subscribe to Universal English. Every day, we bring you real-life stories, history, mysteries, and inspiring biographies that help you improve your English while discovering the world's most fascinating stories. Until next time, keep learning, keep exploring,